They just delivered one load of dirt. They're on their way with the second load right now. Trying to get my roughed-in plumbing done. This board's being a booger. I'll have to come in with the tractor and just pop it up. I got to get a load of dirt to put in front of my foundation before I do that. Just put a couple of scoops, that way I can make it up over it. But anyways, until then I'm going to be doing this. This won't be in my way when I pop it up. If so, I'll break it. Always clean up my cuts. Pocket knife, file, a little piece of sandpaper, don't take much. Take some primer, spin it around. I think they say do it twice. I've always done it one time. I've never had a leak once. Not in the sewer line anyways. Always give it a small twist. Hold it for about 10 seconds. Let the glue start to set up a little bit. If not, it tries to push out sometimes. That's the kitchen sink drain. See how tall this is. Hey boy, run it over there. Let me see how much slope I need. Just right in there. 15 foot. So that's 3 inches roughly. Well, 3.5 inches. 1/4 inch per foot is what you need to drop, especially on anything with solids. Kitchen sink, if you're going to have garbage disposal, regardless, it needs to be 1/4 inch or fairly close. Toilet that has solids needs to be 1/4 inch per foot drop. The reason being, your water will outrun your solids if it's any more than that. Your solids will get stuck or stop flowing down, dry up, get stuck to the side, and it just keeps repeating until you have a clog. All right. Here in East Tennessee, well, I don't know about all of East Tennessee, in this county, there is no plumbing code, building code. The only code you have to follow is electric. That's the only thing they come out to test for, check. I am trying to go as close to code as I can. There are some things I don't see the sense of. There's a reason for everything, but pretty much it's going to be code. My building, when I get to my wood frames, it's going to be a little on my stick part. On the when I start framing up the house, the wood part of it, it's not going to quite be code, but there's a reason for that. I will have 2 walls on my outside instead of 1. That's where I come up with the 1 foot thick walls. So I probably won't stud it 16 inches on center. I might. I've changed my mind about 10 times on doing this. So we'll see. glue all the way around. Just put a light coat in there. I try not to go too thick on the inside so I don't squish too much out and block it. Okay. Didn't give it enough time. It's been a pain in the butt. I'm not going to be editing my bloopers out of it for the most part. I just feel like that's lying. I did on the first few videos. I decided not to do it. Alright. That burns. Alright. Walk with me to the next spot. That's code for my son needs to get off his butt. He's been a good boy, so today he's my son. Okay, I got lucky where I'm putting the sink. I'm going to run it down the wall instead of at an angle towards my main drain. I'm mainly doing that because I'm afraid I'll run over it with the tractor and crush it before I get it packed good. And that's the last thing I want to do. I've done some stupid things in my lifetime. I try to limit them as much as possible. It don't seem like it sometimes, does it, son? Oh, that's concrete from whenever I was doing that work earlier. I'll clean that off real good. Give me that sandpaper too. Might have to do a little sand, and it's coming off pretty good. But anyways, even though it's more of a hard turn to run it along the wall, then put 2 sanitary 45s in and make my turn, you can't really have a true 45 or a true 90, I mean. Not from the plumbing code that I know. You have to do sanitary 45s. Anyways, by the time the sink's there, I make my turn there, it'll be in line with the tub. And then the tub will go straight out the drain. At this time, the only thing I really will have to tee in with like a sanitary tee is the bathroom sink into the main line. And this ain't much more plumbing, it's just one more turn. Thank you, my son. If I don't like that again, you'll be my wife's son.
Talk to me like that again and you're doing this by yourself.
Sorry. Sorry, sir. This sink, I'm not going to put a vent on it. Not plumbed into the rest of the vents. What I'm going to do is put a mechanical vent on it. That way I don't have to run another line around. They work good. They're simple. They're simpler than plumbing, and plumbing's simple. Basic plumbing. Don't want to tick off any plumbers out there and they come and mess up my septic tank. No, just this kind of rough-in plumbing, it's not hard. But I'm going to put a mechanical vent on. The rest of it will be vented properly. That's why I said I'm really not going to be going by too much code. Code, you can only do that if there is an island, a sink in the island, I believe. You can put a mechanical vent. Basically, anytime that there is no other option. Yeah, we'll have to raise that end up just a little bit. And this one, it's actually pretty close. What I'll look at is my bubble being in the middle of my sideline, or half my bubble on the line. That's how I tell. That's pretty close to a 1/4 inch per foot. It's close enough anyways. Let's say 16 inches. I got the dimensions of the tub on my phone. That's why I keep looking at it. Yeah, 16 inches. The wall's going to actually be here. So ooh, I need to put a trap in it. Wasn't even thinking about it. When I did my concrete the other day, there's a spot there and a spot over there that they just didn't quite have enough concrete. I misjudged by not even a half yard. So I went ahead and did a little bit of concrete work over there with bad concrete. It's not going to be a main load bearing. It'll be a load bearing, but it won't have that much weight on it. That over there, you'll see it here in a minute. I will go ahead and make a little form up so I can do it off the concrete truck. A little bit stronger concrete and be easier. I must be the smartest person in the world. I don't know. Alright, I told y'all I wasn't going to cut anything out. My mistakes were going to be in this. Why didn't y'all tell me? I put my smell trap for the kitchen sink here instead of putting it up in the cabinet. So I need to cut that out. And I'm going to put me a 245s in there. I realized whenever my wife had just called, I told her, I said, I gotta run back to town. I said, I don't have enough smell traps. I said, I don't know why. And then I said, oh, I just put one at the kitchen sink. And then she was calling me a dummy. That's how much she loves me. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna make a run to the blue box store. Yesterday when I went to the hardware store, came back, it was already starting to rain just a little bit. We went ahead and put the camera up. I did a few other things out here before it started raining bad. And I probably could have filmed it, but I didn't want the camera getting wet at all. Anyways, I don't know if y'all can see them goats or not. Oh no. this is the work I had done. On that, that's the drain for the bathroom sink. I shortened it a couple of feet because the wall on the bathroom drain, I shortened it a couple of feet. The wall is going to be right here. I had the sink drain right here. I just felt like that was going to get in the way when somebody was trying to come in to do something else in the bathroom. The like the toilet, it's going to be in its own room with the door. Somebody was in here brushing their hair or something like that. That would be getting in the way. With the door being at the toilet and a vent being in there, hopefully you wouldn't smell it while you was brushing your hair. So I moved the sink over a few feet. Pretty much centered it from where the wall's going to be and the edge of the tub. I think that'll be good enough there. I think that's about all I really had done. I put in drain, or the vent for the bathroom sink. That's all I've really done since the camera's been off. Plus that will be plus this. The elbow for the toilet, and that right there will be for the washer. The toilet will be right there. It'll be right up against the center wall. Alright, I got a little bit more plywood to rip off that I haven't done yet because I was being lazy. Oh, let me show you my screw up I done whenever I was doing the concrete. Had one major screw up so far. Right there. When I had the excavator, before I did the concrete, I completely forgot to dig out a track for the sewer line. So, slab's what, 4.5 feet thick, or the footing. I don't think it's gonna hurt nothing. First time I've ever done that. Got in a hurry, trying to get out of the camper into a house, and just got in a hurry. Anyways, I realized it whenever I was framing the footings up, and so I said, screw it, I'll just cut a hole through it. Shouldn't hurt a thing. Alright, now I'm going to rip some more boards off. When I come back, I'm going to be bringing loads of dirt up here, so I can get it underneath my piping, get that exactly right on my pitch. Then I'll connect the main line to the drain that goes out through the footing and the toilet. That's, oh, I got the vent for the toilet also. Not putting a vent on the washer drain. As long as you're within, I think it's 8 feet of a drain, you're good. I'd have to look that up. Best of my memory, that's what it was. I'm 6 feet from the drain, or from a vent, I'm sorry. 8 feet from a vent, you're good with your drain. I'm 6 feet from a vent, so I should be in good shape. Plus, it goes straight into a 3-inch. It's going to have a pocket of air. I think it'll be fine.